Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Omni Gamers, where we like to play games and have fun. Here today we have another Legacy of the Void 1v1. In the bottom left we have none other than Omni Mr. Weasel. And in the top right we have Omni's Mr. Stork. And so here we go. Like double extractor trick going down there. Notice how he's at 16 of 14 supply. That's pretty awesome. Pretty cool to see. Looks like as well there's double drone action moving out. Looks like we're going to be double expanding right off the bat here, so that's pretty intense. That is pretty cool to see. So we got a scout moving out, and just trying to find if the pool is going down super early or anything, which it's not. And I am curious to see when this hatch is going to go down, because that is super early 3 hatch. It is 1 minute 30 seconds into the game here. So double gas coming out of the Protoss player. Looks like we're seeing some definitely different style play this game, so this is going to be very, very interesting. Be sure to check out the other games if you haven't yet, but this is definitely a lot different style of play out of both players here for this Legacy of the Void 1v1. This is going to be very interesting to see what happens moving forward here. So, saturation going on those gases. Looks like we're going to get an expansion running here. No side core yet. Is going to be scouting. Looks like he's going to try and morph there at the extractor to just kind of be annoying, but as the double gas has already been taken, can't so much do that. But it looks like he's going to make a hatchery right there. That's kind of interesting. Also, keep in mind this hatchery is about to finish. That I totally missed when that went down there. So we're going to be on 3 hatch here for the Zerg super fast. And as well, there's a 4th one in progress to be made right here. So that's kind of super wonky. Yep, that's happening right now. So we got a forge, gateway, and a side core. Looks like that's been canceled, as the zealot was just going to town at it there. Decided it would be better to just cancel it now. Lord in a perched position there to move in and see some tech later on, which the tech of choice is going to be Stargate this game. It looks like there's a cannon as well as a zealot walling off the front line here. The second is going to start getting saturated up here. Keep in mind we are getting saturated on 3 bases for the Zerg player. Looks like some queens are in production now. Let's go ahead and bring that production tab up. Lair's getting morphed. Very interesting choice. I feel like the new Zerg meta is going to be more oriented around just taking more bases. 'Cause first of all, you're getting way more larvae way sooner, without queens even, and you're getting more supply. So, I mean, ultimately you're doing several things at once. You're getting more bases, you're getting yourself up to 3 base, you're getting more supply, you don't even need to get queens with all the larvae you're getting off of the 3 base, and you're just exponentially increasing your income. So that is definitely going to be something moving forward in for the new Zerg meta here. Yeah, that's just a that's a huge change for the Zerg mindset. I mean, it's normal for Zerg to think, oh, I need to get more bases sooner, faster than the other races would normally. But being that the game is just a lot more macro-oriented in general, they had to kind of implement that with the Zerg, I feel like. So this is the way they're doing it, and I think that it is really, really cool, because you can just do so much with all these bases that Zerg and you just have all the larvae, and like as you can see with these queens coming out, you know, not as what you would think is super early. Um, Obviously, he had plenty of larvae and supply and money, and everything seemed to be, you know, smoothly transitioning into getting those queens when he did. So I feel like that's going to be the new Zerg meta, is just kind of going up to 3 base super fast, like pretty much every game. And it's going to be weird to not see that, is what I'm trying to say. So, looks like Aspire is coming out of the Zerg player, and a Hydralisk Den is morphing into what looks like a Lurker Den, so that's really, really super sweet to see. Looks like we're going to see some Lurkers this game here. As well, we got the Protoss moving out for what looks like some kind of a 6 gate Stargate push with +1 armor, and it looks like +1 attack has already been researched. So let's take a look at these oracles here. They're going to go ahead and move into this base here, the third of the Zerg, and easily taking out a Hydralisk there, as well as this queen. One of the oracles almost getting killed there, as well as the other one losing shields, but they're both still alive. Both of them getting kills here. 7 and 7 and increasing. As well, there's a proxy pylon in place over here with what looks like a small ground force, which is going to more than likely increase with those gateways. Being that there are 6 gateways, there are 6 warp gate units that can be morphed in at a time, or warped in at a time, what am I saying? And, yep, it looks like their proxy pylon positions are just going to slowly advance from here. And it looks like there are some lurkers on the field, so that's going to be cool to see if we can see them actually hold here. But that does look like a lot of warp gate units as well. There is an increasing amount of them just coming in by the second here. Looks like these lurkers are not doing what they need to be doing at the time either. They are just running into death, so that's definitely not good. But it looks like there's a couple more lurkers up here. Those lurkers can burrow and start dishing out damage. That would be great to see. Looks like that is exactly what they're doing, as they're going to be taking out this proxy pylon here. And it doesn't look like the Protoss player has detection other than these oracles, which currently do not have enough energy to use the new revelation. And they can no longer utilize their ability to basically be mobile detection. They have to use the revelation to cast it on units to gain detection on units. So they, their detection is very, very much different from what it used to be. But it looks like that this 6-gate 2-base build, I mean, I don't want to say that this is an area of all-in, but it pretty much looks like it's in the area of all-in in terms of Legacy of the Void standards here. So it definitely does look like that this is going to just push in and win the day, as it looks like there just isn't enough from the Zerg to make anything happen with this here. So looks like a 2-base 6-gate is going to be the new 4-gate. You can tack a Stargate or a Robo onto that if you really want to. So definitely looks like that is something interesting. So it looks like there's a stasis ward here as well, from utilizing the oracles. But it'll be interesting to see if that'll actually come in handy or not. It really doesn't look like it's absolutely necessary. It's just kind of something that's there. But yeah, this push is going to go on in and take out the Zerg's base, and there's just nothing that's going to happen from it, or nothing that can be done about it. So. Yep, that is just about the game here, as pretty much it looks like that the new style of 4-gate is going to be the 6-gate on 2 bases about. I'm interested to see if there is anything actually that you can do on 1 base, like if you could just make a 4-gate timing happen much sooner, which I'm guessing is going to be the case if you do go for a build like that. But it just seems like a 2-base style 6-gate with a Stargate or something like that seems to be like a lot more powerful, and the timings aren't too much of a difference. So And that's going to be game there, so I hope you guys like this video here. Be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Take it easy.